Hello everyone, it's Yvonne here from the Aussie Goddess to do your weekly reading. As you can see, we have a change. So I'm experimenting with things at the moment, and I do need to remember that the camera's on that side, not straight ahead. So that's been a little bit of a challenge for me. So we are going to do the reading for Aries. So Aries, you will be here if you're looking for your card. Okay. Sorry, okay, so thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. I appreciate you being on. I've got more confident with myself and showing my face since I've been doing the daily diary, so I decided I'd do a little bit of a change. I've got the setup now so I can show you the cards and the placements, so if you're interested in that. Most people say they like to see the cards more than they'd like to see my face, so I presume doing a bit of both will go a long way. Okay. Now, the readings are only general. Remember that they do flip-flop. So if it doesn't resonate with you, check out other aspects of your natal chart. Really important for you to do that. Because sometimes our moon will resonate with us more so than our... Five of Swords coming out here. It seems to be some sort of conflict with someone here. Some reason for you to start using your intuition though. Don't jump in with your emotions. Something maybe you need to do that may create conflict. All right, Connolly Tarot here. Intuition. So we have the card of the High Priestess here. Now the High Priestess is a card that talks about your intuition. She also can talk about secrets and things not revealed yet. A little bit like the moon energy in that regard. But something here is saying that you need to be really in tune with your intuition this week. Okay, there again seems to be some sort of conflict, but this looks like also a little bit of personal conflict. I feel like perhaps you're coming to a time where you're trying to sort of sort through something here. Could be a relationship or a job and which way to go. There seems to be this sort of need for you to move away from something, but you're questioning how you want to move forward. Yeah, so you're standing your ground at the moment. Maybe you've got trouble with someone at work. It could be in a relationship, but it's sort of like you're feeling like you've got to fight for your right or fight to be heard. And something here is making you realize that you want to move on. Wow, moving on. So it's sort of like this energy of wanting to move away from something, but also feeling somewhat obligated. So it's like you want to flee. Something's just not quite right here. So the universe is saying the best thing you can do is use your intuition. So you could be questioning a relationship. It could be that you're not trusting something here, because you're sort of standing your ground. So it could be that you are sort of trusting the other person in a situation, but it could be work as well. But like this feeling of not trusting someone, but then questioning yourself in not trusting. And maybe you're working with someone who's trying to get away with something and doing something dodgy, but it's not quite obvious. It's sort of like a little bit underhand, because the universe is saying you need to use your intuition here to enable you to understand. Oh, wow, look, straight back out again. It's interesting how that happens, isn't it? So the Five of Swords talks about someone winning at the cost of others. So it could be that someone's taking something away from you without sort of giving you an idea of what they're doing. Someone's sort of got, it's like a one-upmanship thing. So somebody may be doing something behind the back of someone at work, or doing something behind your back, but it's like you're questioning your own energies here. All right, let's put you down so you can see that. Ooh, see the cards. Okay. Four of Cups. So I feel that you, whatever you've been offered here, whatever you're currently doing, no longer holds your interest. You're either bored with it, or you're just not interested in doing something anymore. So if this is a relationship, you could be to the point of walking away or refusing to go any further with it. If it's a work situation, sort of the same thing. It's like you're just not getting anything out of this situation anymore. but it feels to me like someone's doing something dodgy. Okay, so we have the Knight of Cups coming through here. So there appears to be some sort of offer. Let's just pull another card. Okay, that is the card of Aries, the Emperor. Strangely enough. Okay. Someone is doing something that's not above board here. And you're refusing to go along with it, whatever it is. You're standing in your power here. You're sort of saying, no, I don't want to be involved with this. I'm just going to do my own thing. So for some of you, this could be a work situation where you're choosing to move away from something because it's just not above board. It could be that someone's trying to do something that's not above board. Could also be in a relationship where you've got someone that you're, you know, hanging out with, dating or whatever, that's doing things that don't feel quite right to you. Sometimes we can't put our finger on it. Sometimes we can't actually see what's going on, but there's that feeling that something's not right here. That's what I'm getting through this reading. Okay, so I have the Fool card here. So you're definitely sort of walking away from something. You no longer want to be involved in this. There's the Death card or transformation coming through here. Oh, and then the Hermit. All major arcanas here. Some big things happening here. And I feel it's because you're using your intuition. Like very often what we do is we feel something isn't right. We feel really uncomfortable with something. We can't put our finger on it, but rather than accepting something is not right, we tend to question our own view of things or the way we're seeing things, which sort of says to me here that, you know, you're really understanding how important your intuition is here. Really important. But what you're doing here is you want to walk away from something. But before you do that, it's like you're really starting to go inside yourself to understand why you're feeling this discomfort. If this is in a relationship, it could be that somebody's telling you, you know, giving you certain stories, excuses, or reasons for what they're doing. But actually they're not feeling right because they're not doing what they're saying. And we can pick that up as human beings. But what generally happens is we like to trust the person who's passing the messages across. So we ignore the red flags. And I feel like here you're not ignoring red flags. You're taking them into consideration for sure. And you're ending something out here with this Ten of Swords. Definitely walking away from something to have a fresh start. You may be dealing with a Leo, Sag or Aries here. Or you are a Sag. Maybe that's your energy, but we'll see. Okay, I have the Soulmate card here. This card wanted to come out as well. So we've got the card of Cancer. You're definitely moving away from someone you perhaps had a very strong connection with. This person doesn't feel to me like they are expressing themselves. Let's just go, because I might put a couple more cards on this one. The universe saying to use your intuition. Something is creating conflict within you because you don't feel like you're getting the right story here. You seem to be standing your ground and being a little bit stubborn about this, but there seems to also be this feeling that you need to move forward. Someone is either lying to you, trying to get away with something, or not expressing themselves correctly. And you look like you're going to move away with this energy. Maybe I don't need to, because I've got this card of moving away as well with the Chariot. Somebody is being distrusting. This person is coming up as a very strong relationship. So it could be someone you've been dating for a while. Somebody is not being upfront about something. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean they're cheating or doing something bad, but somebody's moves aren't matching. Somebody's motives aren't matching their movements. I always talk about the car salesman thing. You know, when you sort of meet someone and they're saying one thing, but their body language is saying something completely different. I feel that this person, you're closing out a cycle with this person because they're not being honest or upfront with you. There seems to be some sort of friction. And I always think with this card, it could be that you're calling them out on it, but they're not admitting what they're doing or not admitting what they're up to. Now, if this is work, it could be that someone's stealing your your ideas or intellectual property. Could be that you've seen somebody doing something very dodgy at work and you're more worried about them finding out that you know, rather, because you're moving away from this. So it's obviously really important for you. There's the Tower. Oh, and the Sun. I like that. Okay. So I thought I'd clarify that a little bit more. I do have the Tower energy coming through. So something definitely has to be closed out here. Something is not serving your greater purpose. You need to close it down. I do have you moving away from something to find complete happiness though. So you are definitely moving on from this to find something a little bit more suited to who you are. Beautiful. Let's pull an oracle card. Oh, really? There we go. Aries. Let's give these a good shuffle too. I think I'm due for some new oracle cards too. Okay, I have the card of Hidden Beauty. Okay. Just card 45. Okay, the oracle brings you a suggestion from divine guidance. You may think you see the whole picture, but if you look deeper, you will see something that brings you much joy, hope, and reassurance. There is a more beautiful perspective here that affirms and nourishes you and all involved in the situations of your life that are puzzling you at present. Take heed and relax. All is as it is meant to be, and soon you too will be able to see. Interesting. Something is about to be revealed to you here with this Tower. So I don't know what it is, but it's going to change things for you because you're going to understand your intuition was on point. Thank you.